What's up, Online Empire Academy? Joshua Woodward here, your podcast host, and I am so excited to be here. If you've been shipping Amazon FBA, you know about the Avery 8160 address labels. The only problem with these labels is they're expensive. Well, there's a new player in town, and I'm super excited to announce that our podcast sponsor today is Yorba Label Company. They want to give you guys a 25% discount on their address labels. These are top of the line address labels. And in fact, this 25% discount is on 3,000 labels. So stay tuned to the end. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys some directions on how to get that 25% off. Now it's time to hop in with our guest. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the podcast. What's up, Online Empire Academy? I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. I'm Joshua Woodward, and we recently had the FBA photo guys on, and I absolutely love what they're doing for the industry. If you guys haven't gone and checked that out, I think it's like podcasts like 104 or 102, and it's FBA photos, so you guys can go check that out. But today I got a message from Michael, and he was talking to me about a new project he's rolling out. And as most of you know, there's been some shifts in Amazon and what they want for your packing slips and just the information that's in that package. They've changed so much of that dynamics, and there's a lot of problems with it. I know our teams have struggled through some of that, especially if you're in the grocery section. There has been some problems, and I feel like what they've produced is going to totally revolutionize the way that we use the packing apps around us. And so I'm going to let him explain it. But first off, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, man? It's not been too long.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about this though. This is going to be cool. So kind of explain some of the pain points. Why exactly have you started developing this app?
So I was, this was my first Q4, and I was talking to one of my friends, I think it was like midnight at, I was in Toys R Us, and he was kind of walking me through stuff, and he's just like, listen, make sure whatever you do a pack list so it goes in quick. And up until that point, I wasn't doing the pack list. So, I went home with my like thousands of dollars worth of van full of Toys R Us stuff, and I started doing the pack list, and I was just like, wanted to like pull my hair out, because what I had to do was download an SKU list from Amazon, and then put it into Excel and format it, and then print it, and then keep track in all these different columns of like where all my products were going, because I'm commingled. So some are, splits my shipments and then throws everything all over the place. And then I'm going through these pack lists trying to find the heavy items to pack first. And I mean, literally, like, going from no pack list to a pack list is like jumping into like 30-degree water. It's like just a complete shock. It takes me like a half hour to an hour to do like, a medium to a large shipment and account for everything. And then you got to take all the data that you have, and you got to put it back into the actually pack list template once you got your boxes. And I was just like, in my head, there's got to be a better way. And what happened is I'm working with Brendan Sullivan from Prime Zero Prep, and we were talking about this, and I'm working on him doing some project management for him for developing. And he said, we should, let's get together and do something and fix this problem. So I said, yeah, I have this great idea on how it should work. And, as a seller, I really am trying to create like the best, quickest possible solution to this, because there really is no easy way of doing it, honestly. My app, I think, is one of the easiest, and again, it depends on how you ship. It's not a solution for everyone, but I think for the majority of sellers, it should speed up the pack list process, because I know it literally, I spend like 2 to 3 minutes creating a pack list. Now, literally, I'm like on my phone, I push a button, I push the product that's going in the box. When I'm all done, I hit submit, and I have my pack list. And literally, like, under 5 minutes, of interaction with my phone and the computer, and I have a full-fledged like pack list that I don't have to record or write, and it just makes it so much less stressful packing.
Wow. So kind of break it down. How does this app work? It is on iOS. So for your Apple people, it's for Apple. For Android, it's for Android. and kind of explain how this works. So yeah, I just, I was researching it before we talked, and I'm so stoked on this because I haven't heard of anything like this. I'm sure something is out there similar, but this is really exciting because for
Uh,
most of us, we do a lot of what we do from our phones. And for me, I do just about everything from my phone. So I'm excited to kind of hear the basics of what this does and how it does it.
so and again, we're always tweaking it. I mean, literally, it was out 2, 3 weeks ago. We've put in like we got feedback from our original users of features, and they're already implemented. And like we move fast. Like if there's a feature or something that can make it faster, better, we are on top of it. So the basic premise is our app will go into your Seller Central through MWS, which is Amazon's backend. We go through their API and we pull in all working shipments. So any shipment that's not completed or shipped, we'll pull in. From that call, we'll pull in all your products. And then with the products, you can either view your products by a list view or a thumbnail view. What we found is we're actually going to be making it mandatory to download an SKU or a pack list because there is just Amazon is like archaic. I mean, I hate to say it. Like their backend is so limiting. It's infuriating because like all these issues are happening because like they're limiting our use to kind of like the knowledge or the information. So pretty much once you download you're going to download the SKU list or your pack list template from Amazon, and you're going to upload it to our server. Our software will automatically sync that pack list to the phone and give you all product data, including UPC, FNSKU, whether it needs preparation, whether it needs expiration date. It'll give you the thumbnail image. And we've added some features to really like help the workflow. Like originally in the thumbnail view, a user was saying that, I tap on the thumbnail and this pop-up window comes, and then I got to hit the plus and minus to add other units, and that's like an extra step. He's like, could we just have it so you just tap on the thumbnail, and every time you tap on it, it adds a unit? So we're like, okay. So we created a user setting now because, again, everyone works differently. So, now if you in a user preference, you could just like change it to view thumbnail and like pick whatever product you want, just tap on it, and it literally adds it to the box without having to do any additional work.
So for me, I go out, find a bunch of items. I take those items, I scan them with the app, and then that's what is uploaded into the app, correct?
You don't scan anything with the app. Whatever your shipment is, we pull all the data from there. There's
Uh,
no extra work that you need to do. So yeah, we tried to make this. I mean, that's what infuriates me about Amazon, because there's like a few steps I would have loved to take in through the script that would have, prevented the user from doing a step, and I can't do it. I'm literally like kind of chained to what Amazon's limiting me to. So literally like whatever is in that shipment will go into the phone.
wow, dude, that's so cool. I love the ability to. I mean, I'm all about simplification. Like, it's yes, okay. I'm okay to be lazy, and I'm totally fine to jump into that lazy category if it's going to mean more profits on the back end for me, because I'm able to process products so much quicker with this. Now, I totally realized that I didn't even say the name of the app, and your guys' your guys' app. So if you guys want to go check it out, it is ASIN Packer. And if you guys want to go to the onlineempireacademy.com/Packer, it's going to be in the details, so you'll be able to find out more about it there. What are some of the things that you see that this has really helped, not just your time, but what are some other features and things that have helped in creating a quicker and easier method of shipping?
Well, I mean, so right now, Amazon's on the brink of making this kind of mandatory for everyone. Like they were going to do it as of January 1st, and then they pulled back because I don't think they like had the technology really in place to do anything. But right now, if you're doing the pack lists, like your inventory is going live so much faster than your competition.
Huh.
Like again, Q4 Christmas, I was doing not Christmas, Q4, I'm doing these pack lists December 5th, like December 8th. I had my stuff going live and selling 36 hours later. Like the UPS guy was coming and getting my pickup Friday at 7 p.m. I was selling my products at like Sunday around 1 or 2.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
this is going to, now I'm in Jersey, so a lot of my stuff gets shipped to AVP, which is in Pennsylvania. It's a distribution warehouse. So the majority of my stuff does not go live quick. They take my stuff and split it around the country. And it's funny, no matter if I do commingled or not, they or inventory placement or not, half the time it just keeps going to this place. So, I mean, I'm typically looking at like 3 to 7 days before my stuff goes live. Now, you're talking about the heart of Q4. Everyone's shipping everything in to get everything in so it could be sold prime for Christmas. And I'm seeing sales in literally 36 hours.
Wow.
And like I've never seen that before. Yeah, I was seeing it like super fast. And I would, once I saw that, I was just like, okay, I'm sticking with the pack lists. And then, now again, it's not mandatory right now. So the advantage is if you're doing the pack list, your inventory is going quicker than most people who aren't
Huh.
doing it, because most people are not doing it because it's really a pain in the ass. It's just like this. There's no. It's just such a tedious process. And I mean, listen, if you're doing like case packed, like if you have like 4 SKUs and like you're doing, you know, 30 boxes and each box only has, 1 SKU in it, it's pretty, doing a pack list really isn't that like complicated. It still takes like a little time. And I don't know how much time my app can save at that point. But I mean, it's convenience. It's just easy. Once you get the workflow down, it's literally just pushing a few buttons and you're done, and you don't have to sit in front of the computer. I mean, it's also a workflow issue because you don't have to like stop what you're doing and open up Excel or a text file and then upload. I mean, you still have to upload it, but it's just ease of use.
Huh. I love the simplicity, and I think it's really cool that Amazon is kind of giving priority to that, because obviously it's something that they want people doing, and it's something that they're going to move to eventually, and to kind of get on the forefront of that, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of. I mean, like I think I spent my entire January like just like my sales went woo down. like 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 if I got out once a week to shop, I'd be amazed. I was just like back and forth with the programmer, talking to Brendan, like getting. I mean, I designed pretty much the whole app, and the website and like the tutorials and the videos and I have a background in obviously from the photos, but a background in art and animation. So like, I mean, it was a very long process. Actually, I'm not gonna say it was a long process. It was just a very time consuming. But like it's like I'm sitting there every day now, just tweaking it now and making it better, which is I'm happy. I've had like great users who give me awesome feedback. They're like this could be a little improved, and literally anytime I get feedback and that can be improved, it's done.
Huh.
It's like I go to the developer, like we got to do this, and literally like I get it done. And if you're on an Android phone, it gets done in a few days. If you're on Apple, then it's you have to wait for iTunes, which me and Josh were talking about the pain points. Like I don't know. I'm not an Apple guy.
Well, where can people find you? So obviously you can go to the onlineempireacademy.com sorry, / Packer. If people want to get in touch with you and just ask questions, where's the best place to get in touch with you?
Honestly, Facebook's the best right now. You can contact us through the website, through the contact form, but like when users are having problems or anything, like they just reach out to me. Obviously I'm not gonna that's not gonna be my life, but I want to get to the like heart of anything that's going wrong. I want to fix everything. I want to make sure everything's working and everyone's happy. So I'm more than welcome to sit there and just jump on a phone call. I mean, I've spent hours on the phone with the users so far, just seeing how they like it, seeing like what can be improved. I'm really committed to creating like a much like the best version of this as possible. To create the best solutions. Like we're having a scanning version come out very shortly, which means you could bypass the whole shipment and just kind of scan with like a Bluetooth or your camera phone to create the pack lists.
That's awesome. I think that'll be great, especially for the retail arbitrage community. I think that's going to be huge.
Yeah, it just my only issue, like the problem is it's almost double work to do the scanning, but again, you have the option that it's a lot simpler. You don't need to like sit there and find the item. You could just grab whatever you want, scan it, pop it in, and hit the expiration date. So again, we're trying to like create an app where anyone with all different methods can use this. Everyone really has different items.
Well, thank you so much for sharing about this, guys. I really think that this is going to be a game changer, and why I wanted to talk through it, because I really do think as Amazon begins to change, and I mean, there was so much stuff last year about Amazon shutting down accounts and all this stuff happening. This is kind of that leg up that we all need. And so why I kind of wanted to feature this and start talking about it. So obviously, if you guys have questions, go contact Michael. We'll have it underneath the podcast. That's what I was looking for. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. Michael, thank you for being here and talking and sharing this amazing app.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, Josh. Trust me, I have plenty more things coming up, so I'm sure I'll be on again and again and again. I have a lot of things in the works.
Sounds good, man. Well, you're always welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I so appreciate you guys staying till the end. And now I have that 25% off discount. So first, I'm going to have you guys hop on Amazon.com, type in address labels. You're going to see the perfect peel address labels right there. And you can know it's them because it's the Yorba Label Company. And that's going to be the address label. Click on that one and then go into the checkout. Now listen, click carefully. Here's the promo code. It is labels25. That is LABELS 25. And that's all lowercase, guys. So that's going to get you guys that 25% discount. Again, thank you so much for listening. If you want to know more about the Online Empire Academy or anything about this amazing label deal, go to the onlineempireacademy.com. You can go to our blog section. If you're listening on YouTube or iTunes or Stitcher Radio or any of the above, you can go down into the description section below and it's going to be right there. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next time, Empire, have a fantastic day.